It is basketball tournament time in Tennessee. Welcome into the Roy Sewell Gymnasium here on the campus of White County High School for a boys basketball matchup between the host White County Warriors and the Stone Memorial Panthers. Tonight I'm joined by my broadcast partner, as always, Mr. Lane Ward. Lane, welcome into tournament time.
Mr. D, it's good to see you, and exciting time, 6 AAA semifinal basketball, boys basketball, against a team that has we've had 2 close wins against this team, and it's always difficult to beat a team 3 times in the season. So we're anticipating another close game. We'll have to play well tonight to beat this Panther team, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Panthers come in with a 9-11 record overall, 4-4 in the district, but they're a tough matchup for White County. We saw that in the last 2 matchups. The wins against Stone Memorial were 3 points and I believe 6 points. So, yeah, that's correct. The first one was 3-point victory by the Warriors. The last one was a 6-point victory just last week. And they certainly provide a lot of tough matchups all across the court for White County.
They do. They've got a lot of good length, and they've got a strong inside game with number 35, the Kudrek kid. He was a tough matchup for us just a little over a week ago. Last Friday, a hard-fought win here for the Warriors, 64-58. And, number 10 is the kid, Zach Boyd, that makes them go. He was their leading scorer last time, but they had several players that were in that, 10, 11-point range, and but led by number 10 Boyd. So it's going to be a tough game, and let's hope that we brought our A game tonight so we can continue to advance.
Yeah, the Warriors had a hard time. They played a 1-3-1 defense a lot of that game, and they kept losing a player down on the baseline.
Yes.
That was real. We'll see if they've got a solution for that.
Yeah.
At this time, we're going to pause for the national anthem, brought to you by White County senior Elena Sims. That is White County senior Elena Sims. She's the daughter of Brandon and Rebecca Sims, proud parents there, as she belts out a fantastic rendition of the national anthem.
Yeah, Kurt, very impressive. Just a very talented young lady. Wonderful job there. And let's talk a little bit more about this game. This is a semifinal game. The other boys semifinal game being played tonight is CHS is at Warren County, and we know that CHS and Warren County split, so there's no telling what can happen in that game. So that'll be a tough matchup as well as this one, and the winners come out and play in the championship game. So we'll see what happens.
So we're getting some starting lineups here for both teams. Mr. Ward, if you got the starters for her.
I sure do. Starting tonight for the Panthers, Stone Memorial Panthers, number 10, Zach Boyd, 21, Caleb McCoy, 24, Jack Eldridge, 25, Will Hecker, number 35, Chris Kudret. And that's the same starting 5 that we saw last Friday, Kurt. So the same 5 will start the game as we saw a week ago.
So right now we're actually getting some all-district honored. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in this contest tonight that have made the all-district team in some form or fashion. We're going to be going over those at halftime of the boys' game, and so we'll be bringing those all to you. So it looks like we got 4 members of the White County squad and that have been named to the all-district team, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Stone players. So we will get to those at halftime, and look forward to sharing the boys and the girls.
And Kurt, now that we've got just a moment, let's talk a little bit about, of course, we've got to take care of business, but, win or lose, the Warriors will advance to region play. In Region 6 AAA, which is our region, matches up with Region 5 AAA. The top 4 teams in 5 AAA are number 1 seed Cleveland, number 2 seed East Hamilton, 3 McMinn County, 4 Walker Valley. They're playing in semifinal matchups tonight. Cleveland against Walker Valley, that's at Cleveland. East Hamilton is hosting McMinn County. So, however that district sorts out in what we do tonight, we'll match up with one of those 4 teams moving into region play, and anything can happen once you hit tournament play. So just kind of a look at who has surfaced as the top 4 teams in that region. That's Cleveland, 1, East Hamilton, McMinn County, and Walker Valley. So they're playing their semifinals tonight as well.
So just a little bit earlier, the Warriorettes unfortunately lost their game in the first round of the tournament to Stone Memorial. They lost by a score of 79-62. That means the Warriorettes are going to be at home on Monday here at White County High School, 6 o'clock game against Warren County. So we'll give you some more information about that coming up and what this game means tonight in just a moment. But right now I think we're ready for starting lineups.
And Kurt, once again, we know that there are a lot of people out there probably joining us that were unable to be at the game tonight in person. And once again, we want to thank Warrior Media for the tremendous job they've done all year long, starting back the second or third week in November. And here we are almost at the end of February. And, they've done a wonderful job partnering with Ben Lomond.
Absolutely. Ben Lomond, special thanks tonight to them. They have, the TWS requires each member school to pay a fee to broadcast games, and that fee was paid in its entirety by our friends at Ben Lomond Connect. So thank you so much, Ben Lomond, for your support all year long, especially for tonight's sponsorship of this game. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to bring it to you in your living room. And so thanks to Ben Lomond. Starting lineups tonight for White County. First of all, you have Grant Slatton, number 23. Also, Jake Davis, number 1. Number 5, Cameron Stevens. Number 4, Tanner Paul. And number 14, Daniel Gentry. So, Lane, we're ready for some high school basketball action here on a Saturday night.
We are. It's exciting. Let's get this thing tipped off and ready to go. And the ball comes off to Stone. Stone will control the tip. And that's number 21, McCoy. McCoy, I can't see.
Slatton brings the ball down for White County. Over to Davis. Gentry's got an open 3. He'll take it. That's no good. Stevens tries to get the rebound. Can't corral it. Davis got the ball to Paul, inside to Slatton. He's double teamed.
And there's going to be a turnover.
Slatton gets it to Stevens. Back to Slatton. Gentry's got the open shot. Back to Powell as he cuts in. No good.
Nice defensive play by Stone, and Stone rips it out. That's Boyd with the ball across the midcourt line, and they'll set up against a man-to-man defense by the Warriors. Stone, once again they try to spread us out, look for that inside-out game, Kurt. That's Boyd. Boyd was their leading scorer last time.
So far, a lot of attention being paid to Slatton as he has the ball across midcourt.
And that's Paul out front with the ball, running some patient offense, the Warriors are, and trying to spread it out, get some spacing, staying in that 2-1-2 zone look, the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers doing a good job of making things difficult so far for White County. Slatton cuts in, elevates, shot partially blocked.
And Stone rips it out of there with a 4-0 lead, and they'll set up some offense. They've come out crisp tonight, Kurt. Aggressive and really playing hard so far. We're looking for our first basket. There's a nice cut and a nice move. Paul with a good rebound, and here come the Warriors. We need to get on the board this possession, Kurt.
Slatton drives in. He's going to be fouled. Calls on the floor.
And that foul's going to be on number 24, Eldridge. That's going to be his first, team's first. And the Warriors will inbound the ball from underneath their own basket. And a nice entry pass to the low block there.
Stevens gets it back to Davis. Reset. So far, the Warriors having a difficult time solving this defense there's a really
nice offensive board by the Warriors.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. No foul called by Slatton. Paul looking for an outlet. Gets it back to Slatton.
Slatton trying to create there. And shots blocked by number 35. That's Kudret.
Yeah, nice play.
And comes down to the low block. That's Boyd, their leading scorer. Boyd back out to McCoy. And there's going to be a foul on the floor, I think.
Yeah, the foul's going to be on Thomas Paul, who's entered the contest for the Warriors. Thought he might have got the travel call. They're going to call the foul, so it's his first, team's first.
Stone inbounds from underneath their basket. It comes to the low block. That's Boyd. Boyd back out to McCoy. Eldridge now. And the Warriors rip it out. Here comes Grant in open court and a strong finish.
Yeah. Nice job by Stevens on the outlet to Slatton. Slatton gets the finish, and the Warriors are on the board.
And some pressure there by the Warriors. Stone really able to get it into the low block so far, Kurt. And there's a nice pass, but it's off the foot, it looked like, of the Panther player. And it's looks like a man-to-man look now. Yes, by Stone. They are defending this man-to-man. There's a shot off the mark.
Really defending Slatton hard inside, and Warriors haven't had anything else so far. And there's an open shot. It's off the mark, and here comes Davis.
There's an open look.
Thomas will take that shot. It's no good. And there's a long outlet to Stone.
Oh, we didn't do a good job getting back right there. Kurt fell asleep a little bit, and it led to an easy basket.
Yeah, a little lazy on the defensive end there, and the Warriors pay for it. So we're down to 3 minutes, about 3:15 to go, first quarter. Warriors down 4 early in this one.
So we're 5 minutes into the game, Kurt, with 2 points. Very unlike the Warriors. The Panthers have really come to play defense tonight. It's hard for us to get in any offensive rhythm. That's deflected out of bounds. We'll inbound it from the baseline. And some changes here. Number 3 enters. That's number 3 Bilbrey. Number 12 enters. That's Wittenberg, Dylan Wittenberg.
Jacob Richmond enters for White County. Stevens will go to the bench. Stone is kind of in a match. It's been pretty effective so far. Warriors are having a hard time getting the ball into the basket.
Lots of defensive pressure. There's an open look for Grant. It's off the mark. And quite a bit of contact there down there.
Yeah, the official saw it, shook it off, and
some penetration there. That's going to be a foul on us.
I think that's going to be on Tanner.
And it looks like Kudret's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Number 35, Kudret there, wide-bodied post player, very strong physical player. He reminds me a lot of Cade Clark. Of course, Cade's won't be on the floor. His first shot's good. It rattles in.
So foul was on Richmond, his first. It's team's second.
Kudret's second shot off the mark. 7-2 score. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Grant looking to create something. Just really denying any penetration here. Warriors having a hard time working the ball into the paint at all.
This
an open shot.
Defense is
a nice drive. Going to be a foul.
Going to be an offensive foul. That's going to be on Richmond as well. So he'll take 2 quick fouls to the bench, and Stevens will come back into the game for White County.
And Stone works it across, just lazily across the half-court stripe. Not a lot of defensive. Nice defensive effort.
Nice play by Thomas Paul to save that, get the deflection in the pass.
Maybe that'll get a scoring, Kurt. Nice slot move. There's Grant. Get in there, ball.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've got to do. We've got to keep attacking even if it's not there and try to get to the foul line, get some foul trouble on them. And I think that's our recipe to win tonight, Kurt.
Yeah, if they can do that, that gets them out of what they want to do defensively.
Yeah.
And that time Slatton took it right at the defender and was able to get to the free throw line as he knocks down the first of 2.
And that foul was on number 25, Hecker, his first, team second.
Eldridge does a really good job on defense for the Stone Memorial, and he was right there in the thick of that as Slatton hits the second.
So 1:30 left, and it's a 3-point lead, 7-4 for the Panthers. And we're seeing that 1-3-1 look here, half-court look. Let's see if we can cause some trouble here.
And this is where we lose the guy in the back.
There you go.
That time Davis was there.
And 2 turnovers the last 2 times down the floor for us. So maybe we found something here that can cause their offense to stall a little bit. Yeah. Good defensive pressure by the Warriors there.
They got the baseline. The offensive player was there, but the Warriors were watching for it. Got a hand in there to break it up. So 1 minute to go, first quarter. And there's another offensive foul. And that's going to be on Stevens.
Okay. I'm having trouble seeing it. But. Okay, and here comes Stone crossing the midcourt stripe, and they're going to look to the low block. Nothing there. Over to the wing, back to the top of the key. Off to the wing. A nice defensive effort. And maybe an extra step there, but offensive board and the basket's good. That's a nice hustle by number 25, Hecker. Hecker with his first basket of the game. 9-4 lead. Approaching 30 seconds. Take that shot.
Thomas Paul, nice. A nice 10-foot jumper in the lane. It's 9-6, 20 seconds to go first.
And it's important to get a stop right here to end out the quarter. Maybe we can force a turnover here. Good defense. We're doing a good job denying it down to the low block, Kurt.
5 seconds to go.
Well, they got it to the low block and a nice little turnaround hook shot. And that was number 25, Hecker, again, I believe.
Yeah, there's a couple times there, including that one, we thought there might have been a little shuffle of the feet, but no call there. And since the officials want to be a big part of that, let's go ahead and call them out here. This is Steve Grockett from Murfreesboro, Terry Grooms out of Watertown, and Casey Brenton out of Nashville. So our officials making themselves known here early in this one.
Yeah, well, Kurt, a lot of times in the tournament it seems like things seem to slow down. Teams seem to kind of at times be more methodical and try not to make mistakes instead of playing loose and free and open. And that's what I'd like to see us do. Just rip it, just go for it and rip it, and and just try to create some baskets. And it looks like we're, their defense has been really good, but we've had some success. The success we've had is when we attack it. So, I would look for us to really try to, we're spacing it out to try to, create that dribble drive penetration, and to get some shots off in the paint, and maybe then we'll loosen up from the outside and get some better looks. In foul trouble, we need to get them in foul trouble.
Well, we'll see what Coach Mitchell has in store for the Warriors here in the second quarter as the Warriors have the ball. Working around the perimeter. They've had a hard time getting inside the paint tonight. And there's a chance. Stevens gets it back to Davis. Thinks about it.
They're doing a good job helping on Grant tonight, just really switching off and helping. This is a good, nice drive. And there's going to be a push on Stone.
Yeah, that's going to be foul on number 12, and that's going to be on the floor.
That's 12, Wittenberg, his first, team's third, and that's what we were talking about, just trying to, drive against that tight defense and maybe get some, there's another one, just like that.
Yeah, and that's what Slatton's going to have to do. The Stone player put two hands in his chest and gave him a good little shove, and that's his second foul in about as many seconds. So looks like he'll take a break.
So out goes Wittenberg, and in comes McCoy. And we'll inbound it from the sideline. There's Paul on the wing. Nice strong move. Battling for the offensive board. Stone rips it out of there. And good defense right there. Nice lob to the low post, and that's going to be a strong finish by Boyd. Not what we want to do right there, Kurt. Just an easy basket.
Again, that's what we talked about. They kind of get lulled to sleep watching out top, and the player sneaks around the baseline. And that time was a nice pass, and turned into points for the Stone Memorial. Tanner will drive in hard to the basket, and he's
fouled. Yeah. That's a block, block on number 21. That's McCoy. McCoy's first, team's fourth, or it should be team's fifth. Yeah, team's fifth. So foul's starting to mount a little bit, and that, I think this is our recipe for success tonight. Just keep driving hard, trying to play in the paint, and see if that aggressive defense will get us to the foul line.
Yeah, we saw this in the last contest, really in both contests against Stone. The speed of their defense and the fact that they rotate so many players, they're able to really wreak havoc on the Warrior offense. They've been doing that tonight. So as Paul hits the second of two, he makes it a 5-point game, and that may be a little bit of the strategy tonight. Get inside, get them in foul trouble.
Yeah, and Kurt, I do like that, I don't see any panic in us right now. We're down by 5, but, as many as 7, but I don't see any panic. And I do notice, Kurt, there's going to be another foul right there.
It's a turnover. I think that shuffled his feet. Yeah, Eldred shuffled his feet and be a turnover to the Warriors. So.
And I do notice that Grant Slatton has drawn the assignment against their best player, Boyd, tonight. And Boyd's been quiet so far. He's got 4 points, but, he came out in the last game like a gangbuster early in that game.
Brock, who just entered the game, will take a 3. That's no good.
So Stone quickly across the midcourt stripe, and they'll look at a man-to-man defense. Deep shot, and it's off the mark. And a good hustle by the Stone player. And here comes Grant in open court. He's going to go drive hard, pick up the foul. That's going to be on number 25. That's going to be on Hecker. Hecker second. Hecker, an important player for them, Kurt. He's already got 2 fouls early in this half. And Grant goes to the line. So fouls, we're attacking, and fouls are starting to mount up.
Yeah, Slatton hits that free throw. That's the Panthers' 6th foul, so they'll be in the 1-and-1 with the next one. And Warriors going to creep back in it here to try to hit the second shot and cut it to 10. To Bottoms. Cut it to 3. It's 13-3. Panthers lead.
And Kurt, here come the Panthers working it across the midcourt stripe. Showing patience, really spread out. You guys can see at home all the spacing, and they're wanting to dribble drive and look to get it in the paint. Their strength is not shooting the 3. There's Kudret, that's their strength. Their strength is what they do on the low block, and Kudret scores there for them. That's his first basket, his 3rd point of the game.
And you touched on it earlier, Lane. I think we talk about Cade Clark and his presence on the court, and not having that presence down low, that big body.
It does hurt. It does hurt.
Makes a difference. And
we don't have a physical presence. We've got some length in spots, but we don't have a physical post player, and they do. They've got 2 guys. I would consider Boyd, a pretty strong post player there on the low block, and Kudrat, number 35. I'd consider both of them strong post players.
So here we go. Approaching 5 minutes to go, second quarter. It's 15-10. Warriors are behind. And they'll see if they'll try and work it in and work on those fouls against the Panthers. Slatton to Davis. He'll take a quick 3. That rattles off. And here comes Stone quickly.
They're going to clear it down the court to Boyd. We fell asleep and didn't get back, Kurt. And just a pass all the way down the court, and it leads to an easy layup for Boyd. We can't give that stuff away.
Can't think of an outside shot, really, that the Panthers have taken. There's one from Paul. It's off the mark.
No.
But they haven't had to. Their points are all coming in the paint, and they're having lots of success.
Yeah, the same thing that made the last game such a nip and tuck affair, just, what's happening just under the basket is what's been difficult for us. And they know that. They're not, we're kind of sloughing off of them a little bit from around the arch, but that's what they want to do is get it to the low block. Good defense.
Nice steal by Tanner.
And here comes Grant. He'll take a shot.
Nice pass to
Brock.
Brock.
Nice pass. Brock finishes.
Yeah, that's nice job. Just awareness by Slatton. He's drawing lots of attention, and Brock was able to slip in there for these 2.
And they're really trying to execute a game plan tonight, just being very patient, not rushing anything, looking to the low block. Lots of movement as they spread it out. There's nice penetration down to the low block there, and that shot's good.
Nice shot over extended Slatton.
And that's Kudrit with his 4th and 5th point of the night. A 7-point lead for the Panthers as we're approaching 3 minutes in this quarter. There's an open shot. Warriors showing some patience. Grant at the top of the key. We'll see if he drives. There's a pick. Nice pick. There's a roll. Pick and roll. And a strong finish. Nice.
Tanner Paul, nice finish there again. Working off of the attention that Slatton draws, and he's able to find.
That's just the textbook high pick.
There's good defense by Brock. Stone away, but his foot's on the line, and it'll stay with Stone Memorial.
This feels like an important possession to me right here, Kurt.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Warriors, as we were coaching them just a moment ago, get into the paint, get that extra foul. That next foul would put them in the bonus, and they could do some damage from the free throw line as they lose track again of the player down low.
So just like that, he's got 7 first half points just back to back.
And it's a 7-point lead for the Panthers. Warriors just have not solved that baseline move by by Stone Memorial.
And now Stone, like you mentioned before, it still looks like they're in a man-to-man defense, but really, coming off quickly to help once there's penetration.
So there's that 7th foul we were alluding to, and Slatton will go to the line shooting 1-1.
And that's on number 24, Jack Eldridge. Eldridge with his 2nd foul, team 7th. So we are in the bonus.
Slatton has the first of, and it's off.
And this next 2 minutes and 20 seconds is very important, Kurt. We need a stop right here. Looking to Boyd on the low post. There's going to be a foul on the Warriors.
Yeah, it's a nice effort there by Thomas Paul to try to get the steal. They're going to say he got a little of the arm. And
I think it's a good gamble right there on that one. That's Thomas's 2nd there.
It is the team's 5th, so Warriors approaching little foul issues themselves. So 2:13 to go, Stone Memorial's basketball.
Stone inbounds from underneath their own basket, trying to deny it. It comes all the way out top. There's a kick, good defense. We'll take it. Nice defensive pressure, and a new Warrior comes in, Kurt.
Cameron Stevens in for Thomas Paul.
Coach Mitchell coaching him up.
We're under 2 minutes, first half.
Looking at a 7-point deficit, there's a deep shot. It's good. Yeah. That's number 12, Wittenberg, with his first points of the game, and they were big.
And lead is 10. Warriors trying to solve this harassing defense of the Panthers.
I haven't seen the struggle offensively like this all year, Kurt.
They're doing a good job of switching off and finding that the extra pass is not really creating much open space.
There's a nice move. We needed that, so Grant comes through, and it's an 8-point lead for the Panthers. Approaching a minute 10 remaining in the half. Need a stop and need points right here, Kurt. There we go, and there's a turnover. And, we give it right back. So just not crisp tonight, Kurt. No real flow. Struggling offensively.
Yeah, that's really an unforced error there.
Yeah.
Davis was trying to hit an outletting Paul, who wasn't looking, and the ball goes out of bounds. So we're under a minute to go. Stone Memorial has it. That's a carry.
That's Bilbrey turning it over. So we've got a chance here to put points on the board before the end of the quarter. This is an important 55 seconds.
Go. Slatton has the ball here. 45 seconds to go. He drives in. Euro step. Lots of contact. No foul. And the basket. So Slatton doing his part here. Cuts the lead to 6.
Let's have another stop right here, Kurt, and get more points. And that's a nice look and a walk. So we're going to have 27 seconds to trim this lead before half.
Yep. And we have the bonus in our favor. So if the Warriors can get into the paint, draw some contact, they can get some points either way. So.
Yeah, I'd like to see us get a foul on number 35. Doesn't have a foul yet. So, but they've got 3 players with 2. Eldridge, Hecker, and Wittenberg. 12, 24, and 21 each have 2 fouls. We're down to 10. Take that shot.
Tanner to Davis. Davis will take a 3, and that's good.
Yes.
And that shot will be no good if it goes.
Okay,
and
so
just
Kurt,
like that, it's a 3-point ball game. Big shot by Jake Davis.
Kurt, the last minute and 10 seconds, a 7-point flurry by the Warriors. So what was a 10-point lead, we've trimmed to 3 points here in such a low-scoring game, very defensive game. Kurt, as far as scoring goes for for the visiting Panthers, Coudret, their post player, with 7 points. Their second leading scorer is Boyd. He's going to get his points too. Between them, they've got 13 of their 24. A couple players with 2, McCoy, Eldridge both with 2. Hecker with 4, and their lone 1 3-point basket of the night for Stone, and that was Wittenberg. Wittenberg with a single 3-pointer. So that rounds out their scoring. 24 points in the first quarter. So, not a bad defensive effort at all by the Warriors, but certainly not what we want on the offensive side.
Yeah, not a bad effort. I mean, you're holding your opponent 24 points in a half. That's not a bad score, and that's not a bad effort. But the way they're getting those points has got to be solved. I mean, they're all in the paint. I think there was 1 3-pointer to my recollection, but everything's been inside, and it's been pretty easy. 2 or 3 easy break points where we didn't get back on defense, and just not accounting for the guy floating the baseline. It really made it too easy for them. But offensively, give credit to the Panthers. They're really clamping down defensively. They're doing a good job of switching off to that open man and not letting them get out of the outside shot. So I'm sure Coach Mitchell's going to work on that. He'll adjust at halftime, see what he comes out, see what he can solve.
And Kurt, neither team has really been in a hurry offensively, just really trying to be methodical with each possession. And I guess that's what you do when you got somebody in your face and can't get open looks. I guess you're forced to do that. But, I think we did start to see about the last 5 minutes of the half, I think we did start to see the recipe for success for us, and that's attacking the paint, getting fouls to mount for and getting in the bonus, and really just trying to work off that. I would expect us. I don't know that we hit 1 3-pointer maybe. Kurt, 1. So, I would expect that that's going to change because we have several guys that can hit that outside shot, and I would look for that to change for the Warriors in the second half.
And again, give the Panthers credit. They've been doing a good job of shuffling out to that open man. That extra pass really hasn't been there, and there's not been a lot of open threes to take. But Davis knocked down a big one there as we go to the half. Hey, we want to tell everyone about some of the all-district tournament, all-district team that's been named this week. A little bit about that earlier. Let's start with the girls. On the girls' side of things, the player of the year in District 6 is AAA is Tessa Miller from Stone. No surprise there. We've seen her. She had a big game tonight as the Lady Panthers defeated White County by a score of 79-62. But I've been told that these are listed in order that they were ranked by the district coaches. And so the number 1 player on the district team is Gracie Dodgen from White County. We scroll down that list, and numbers 7 and 8 are also from White County. That's Mia Murray and Nia Powers. We've talked a lot about Nia and her youth and what a great young player she is. Yeah. The Warriorettes have a couple honorable mentions in Elena Stiles and Morgan Quick. And then on the all-defensive team, White County has Stiles and Quick as well. So great representation there from the Warriorettes on the all-district team, and proud of all those ladies. So we mentioned just a moment ago that the Warriorettes were defeated earlier today by Stone Memorial by a score of 79-62. They will play in the consolation game against Warren County right here at Roy Sewell Gymnasium this Monday night at 6 o'clock. So one game, 6 o'clock, the Warriorettes play the Warren County Lady Pioneers. So put that on your calendar, and just a couple days away. And I believe we will have that broadcast here on Warrior Media YouTube channel. We'll get the sponsor for that, and we thank them for that tonight.
And Kurt, tip-off for that game is at 6 o'clock.
It is 6 o'clock tip-off. Yeah, that's exactly right, so don't be confused about that. So in the boys' side of the district, we have, no surprise here, Player of the Year, White County's own Grant Slatton. He's the Player of the Year, followed by Warren County's C.J. Taylor, great player from the Pioneer squad. And then we have some other White County mentions here. Tanner Paul, also on the all-district team, as is Cade Clark. Good to see Cade make that team.
Absolutely.
Cade hurt his knee in the last month here, has missed really the last couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of ball games. and good to see them recognize the hard work and the effort of the seniors.
Well, just, Cade's a warrior, first-class young man, and just really gave his all to this team, and it's good for him to be recognized, no doubt.
Yeah, and he was also recognized for what he does best on the defensive end. I've seen no better at taking a charge than Cade Clark.
I haven't either. He was good for at least 2 or 3 a game, sometimes even more. But, when we do miss his presence in the paint, no doubt about it.
Yeah, we're seeing it. We've talked about it already tonight, about how what a difference that makes.
Yeah.
So some good representation there by those folks. Congratulations to those members of the all-district team. So what's in store for these guys tonight? To my best of my knowledge, if the Warriors win tonight and Warren County wins, we will travel to Warren County on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. However, if the Warriors win tonight and Warren County loses to Cookeville, then we will host here on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. So if the Warriors were to lose, they will. That's still up in the air. So we'll have to. I think we'd still be at home, but we'll give you an update on that hopefully later in the broadcast.
And Kurt, when you look at those 4 teams, anything can happen between those 4. I think, they're, no Stone upset Cookeville. Their second game, the second time they played each other just about a week or 2 ago. Stone upset Cookeville, and then, we know what Warren County and White County has been like this year, just, splitting there. And then Cookeville, a pretty sound win here, but then a loss there. So, anything can happen between those teams. And then, moving on, it's the top 2 teams in that other district are very good teams. Cleveland, and East Hamilton, both very good teams. So seeding is important, absolutely.
Yeah,
and being able to host, that's something you definitely want to be able to do.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier in an earlier contest, but a previous broadcast. But the way the tournament works, higher seed is the host, and that was all about COVID precautions and making sure we just didn't put too many people in one gym over and over and over. And so that's the way they're doing it. So it's really important to have the higher seeds so you can host those games as we move through towards state tournament time.
Yeah, and Kurt, we've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. A good time for you to go grab a snack or a drink from the fridge and lock in for, for the second half of very important basketball here. We're glad that you're joining us.
Yeah, we're super thankful tonight for Ben Lohman. We mentioned this earlier, but the TSSAA requires all participating schools to pay a fee in order to broadcast these games, and Ben Lohman picked up the tab tonight. So they've been a great partner all year long with Warrior Media here at White County High School, and a great member of the community. So that's what kind of a telephone cooperative you have here in the Upper Cumberland with Ben Lohman, and we're certainly thankful for the partnership.
And Kurt, something to look forward to as well is, we're hoping temperatures, this week are going to be more seasonal, and we're just 28 or 29 days away from the official start of spring on our calendar, and spring sports started official practice this Monday. I'm not sure how much work they got in because of the weather this week, but according to the TSSAA calendar, it's game on, for our spring sports. So looking forward to having those sports begin. That's girls soccer. Boys soccer. It's been a while since I've done
baseball,
softball,
yep.
And so we're looking forward to those sports starting up, and they'll be able to officially start playing games the second week in March, and that's just right around the corner. So a good chance to get out and support those teams as well. And I know baseball and softball want to thank everybody that supported their chili supper tonight. A good turnout and a good response there. And so let's get out and support them whenever you can as well, all of those spring sports.
Got an update from Warren County. Warren County is up 2 at halftime against Cookeville, so it'll be interesting to watch that score. If they finish before we do, we'll certainly bring that to you, and that's important. As we said earlier, if the Pioneers win, we go to Warren County, but we got business to take care of here first tonight as we're down 3 getting ready to start the second half.
And I think in their last meeting, Cookeville upset Warren County at CHS, I believe. So we know that's a tough matchup for Warren County, just like it is for us. All right.
So here we go.
16 make-or-break minutes here, Mr. D.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Mitchell and the Warriors have for the Panthers as we get started in the second half.
And the ball belongs to Stone. We'll see what Stone does. Kudret, their post player out top. And there's a nice penetrating move. Kicks it back out to the perimeter. And that pass almost off the mark. Comes down to the low post. That's Boyd. Boyd against Slatton. Boyd, nice move. Lays it softly off the backboard. That's Boyd. He doesn't need to get going, Kurt. That's not going to help us.
Not at all.
But he's a good post player, and he, even Grant has trouble defending him. He's, uses his body to defend the ball well. There's a nice shot, Kurt.
Davis gets in the lane for a short jumper.
Yeah. So we've swapped baskets here early in the third quarter. There's a nice cutting move. Good defense to seal it. And a nice soft hook by number 25. That's Hecker. Hecker with his 5th and 6 points of the game, and just a nice move in the paint. And soft touch.
Yeah, that was a good effort. Slatton thought about a long three.
Yeah, I'd like to see us get some of that cranked up.
And he'll take one here.
Bottoms.
Down.
There we go. That cuts into that lead, 28-26. There's going to be a timeout by Stone, Kurt.
Yeah, they're going to want to talk about that, about not leaving him open. Slatton, that by my count, has 14 points on the evening. That's his first 3, and that's a good sign as the Warriors cut into that lead so slightly.
Yeah, I do. Kurt, I do feel like that we're going to have some better looks, and I think we're going to hit some three-pointers as this game goes on. I just kind of feel it. So let's hope that happens.
Yeah, we'll hope you're right. As the Warriors could use every point they can get here. So coming out of the timeout, 6:29 to go third quarter. Warriors down 2. And it's going to be Panther basketball.
Panthers inbound from the sideline, just by the medallion. And there's a look down low. There's Boyd. There's some help. They seal it off. Do a good job with help defense there. And they swing it. There's going to be, he passed up an open look, and there's a nice look in the inside. Wow, very nice. And a good strong finish.
Nice work by the Panther offense there.
That was number 25 Hecker with a great assist there to Kudret. There's Grant. And back up to Grant. And
Panthers really denying any sort of outside game right now for the Warriors. And we'll see if they go inside like they did late in that first half and try and draw some fouls. But
yeah, there's Paul. Paul's going to back it out. There's a deep shot. Bottoms. There it is. There we go. And it's a 1-point game.
Jake Davis with his second 3 of the night, 1-point game. And that's something kind of that the Warriors are able to take advantage of. Put it inside, kick it out, knock down the threes.
And good help there to seal Boyd off. A shot from the outside that's off the mark. And a nice tip by Boyd. It comes away with the Panthers maintaining control. There's going to be a shot from the corner. Off the mark, but another offensive board. And it finally comes off to the Warriors. We've got numbers, but we'll back it out. Grant calling for the ball in the corner, and he's going to go baseline. Nice, strong move. Charge.
Yeah, the Stone player saw that coming, did a nice job of planting his feet.
Yeah.
He was definitely there. It was a little bit more flop than there was contact, but I believe it's the right call.
I thought it was legit, too. He did a good job just sealing off the baseline there.
So it thwarts the Warriors' opportunity to take the lead. They'll try and get a defensive stop here.
I'm surprised he didn't go ahead and try to finish that one, Kurt. Kudret. Lots of space just on the baseline. There's going to be a charge.
Yeah. There's Davis returning the favor.
That's going to be Boyd's first, team's first. Nice defensive play there by the Warriors.
And White County thinking about taking the lead. Davis wants it on a three, and he's got it in. All right.
And that three-point, he's come out with a fury, Kurt.
There's been 4 three-pointers in this game, and Jake Davis has got 3 of them as the Warriors take the lead, 32-30, here midway through the second half.
And Kurt, it's been there, for him. He's had some open looks as they've kind of, tried to shut down Paul, and they've been really quick to try to help. When Paul drives and when Grant drives, and that's kind of left him out there, and he's made the best of it so far this half. I felt like it was going to happen. I can't explain it, but I just felt it in the air, and there we go. We've got 3 quick ones.
Yeah, nice call, Mr. Ward, and keep that coming.
It's my spidey sense.
As the Warriors have a little giddy up in their step now.
Yeah.
They come back onto the court.
First time we've led maybe the entire game.
It is the entire game. They've been trailing the whole game, but here we are midway through the third, and they have a 2-point lead. And let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, it's important to get a stop here, and then a good defensive stop here, and then some points. And we've got some full court pressure here. I like it. Just trying to break the rhythm up and maybe lead to some quick, easy baskets. I love it. So we are matching up man-to-man against the Panthers. Panthers try to work it. Got to watch 35. He'll shoot it from up top. It's off the mark. Scramble for the ball. And it's going to, Panthers are going to have it. And deep from the corner, going to pass up that shot from the wing. Boyd in the paint. Oh, nice defensive play. That's what we got to do. Here comes Paul. Paul's going to back it out and wait. He wanted to run, but I think it was wise for him to back it out. And there's going to be a push, I think, Kurt.
That foul's going to be on the Panthers.
So this quarter, the first 4.5 minutes, the pace is a lot different, and I think it favors us.
Yeah, I think offensively, the Warriors are being a lot more aggressive here in this third quarter.
I like it. That foul was on 21, McCoy, his second, team second. Slatton trying to shake and bake, looking to make a shot. Trying to create something there. He'll back it out. We'll be patient. And he's fouled. That's what we got to do. All right.
Yep. So this will make the third team foul against the Panthers, and as we said earlier, just taking the ball inside and getting them in foul trouble can certainly pay dividends as the Warriors holding on to a slim 2-point lead.
And important note there, that's Jack Eldridge, 24, his third foul. Grant, we've got to be good from the line to win this game, Kurt. The same way we had to be good last Friday to win.
And that's usually a sign of Eric Mitchell basketball teams. They are good from the free throw line. Is Slatton on cue, misses that one. And they have a 3-point lead.
3-point lead, approaching 3 minutes in this quarter. There's a deep shot, bottoms. And just like that, we're tied again. That was Bilbrey, his first points of the game, Kurt. Couldn't come at a better time for Stone. That's Matthew Bilbrey, number 3. There's Grant.
Shot by Slatton. He gets the friendly roll.
Nice soft roll. We're under 3 minutes.
That's just a big-time player making a big-time shot there.
It is. And Slatton trying to deny Boyd there. They're looking to the post, but spinning move, I think he picked up his foot. There's a good, strong rebound by Grant, and he wants to run. He's going to attack. There he goes. Bottoms. Wow. And back down the other way. Just an easy basket. Boy, we traded him. We can't trade him, Kurt.
Well, the Warriors got caught celebrating a little bit there on the Slatton basket. Again, Boyd heads up play, gets down court, gets an easy 2.
And Kurt, I got to tell you, we've been able to do. This is the second Stone game we've had, and each time I come away feeling like they're very well coached. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Yeah. Under 2 minutes to go. Warriors work the ball around.
Their guards do a good job keeping their head up and seeing the court and looking for those easy opportunities. They do a good job with that. And we're going to run some clock here, being patient, looking for an open basket. There's trying to run Grant off of a screen there. There's Tanner Paul.
Gentry passes on the shot. Paul goes into the paint. He's going to shuffle his feet, and we're going to go the other way. Some substitutions for both teams. Thomas Paul and Thomas Brock both into the game for Gentry and Stevens.
32, Raleigh Day enters for the Panthers, as does number 35, post player Coudret.
So Warriors still up 2, minute 25 to go, third quarter.
Need a good stop right here, Kurt. Looking down low in the post. That shot's off the mark. And we come away with it. Here it is. With the foul. So just like that, Grant has sort of exploded.
Yeah, he's got 10 in this quarter, and that's been a difference. As now they have a 4-point lead, looking to make it 5 with a minute and 9 to go in the third quarter.
Nice. Okay, 5-point lead. Just over a minute left in this quarter. Here come the Panthers. Let's have another good stop. Looking down low to the post. There's a turnover. Nice help. And there's Grant. Grant's looking to the low post. He'll fake it. Hand it off to Paul. Paul stripped, and here comes the Panthers. And a frustration foul.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the quick steal back there after the turnover and to pick up a foul. It's just going to be Tanner's first, and it's the team's second. Panthers have 4 team fouls, so the Warriors will be looking to pick up a few more and get to the line.
There's that 1-3-1 look, Kurt. Nice baseline move. And that's a nice little play by Bilbrey, number 3. He's got 5 points this quarter. He's been a little spark for him, just under 30 seconds in the quarter. And that's off the mark. Here come the Panthers looking to chew into that lead. There's a nice look down low. Good hands, nice defensive effort.
Yeah, Davis got his hands in there, knocked it away, but it'll stay Panther basketball. 13 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And Jack Eldridge re-enters for the Panthers. And Raleigh Day will rotate out. The Panthers inbound from underneath their basket. Coudret had it there. He was open on the low block. I'm glad they didn't see that. And there's going to be a walk, Kurt.
Yeah, nice.
That's good. Let's see if we can get a shot off
Nice
here.
defense there by Slatton and Thomas Paul as they force the turnover. So 10 seconds to go. .6 exactly. And here comes Slatton with the ball. I don't imagine he's going to pass it unless he just has to. He does. Brock's got it in the corner. And it's good.
Yes. All right.
Just like I said.
Yeah, there we go, Kurt. Okay.
And that's why I coach soccer. But nice shot there by Thomas Brock. And that opens up a 6-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Warriors.
So, Kurt, count up the number of three-pointers we had that quarter.
Well, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 in that quarter. And we had 1, 2 prior to that in the first half.
Now,
doubled ourselves. So we can do that in the fourth quarter. We put this thing away.
Yeah, so, Kurt, let's see if we can I think the way that we win this game is we hold Boyd down. He's got 10 points. Let's make sure he doesn't go nuts in the fourth quarter. And let's keep attacking, keep trying to get to the foul line, draw some fouls. They've got, they only had 2 fouls. I think that, I guess a few more than that. But they've only really got 1 player in foul trouble, and that's Eldridge with 3. And they've got 3 other players with 2. But, let's see if we can attack the paint and get to the line.
Yeah, they don't have individual foul trouble, but they have a little bit of team worries as they have 4 fouls right now as a team. A few more and they'll be on the bonus, and that's not good as the Warriors tend to shoot free throws very well.
Okay, so 8 minutes to get us into the district championship game. Let's see if we can dig deep and find a way to make it happen. There's Grant. Ball's deflected out of bounds. We're going to say Grant lost it. Okay.
Yeah, nice defensive effort there by the Panthers, and ball goes over to Stone.
Usually if Grant gets the ball in the low block, it's a pretty sure thing he's going to score. But a good defensive effort that time. Good help and a nice spin move, and it's off the mark, but an offensive board scramble, and I think it's going to belong to us, Kurt. Yeah.
Actually, I think it's going to stay with Stone.
It's going to stay with Stone, okay.
Yeah, nice effort though. There, nice help defense. Thomas ball got from behind, got a little finger on the shot there. That's what I'm trying to say. And so it's getting pretty aggressive there. We're seeing some bodies collide here, but still pretty sportsmanlike.
Stone inbound from underneath their own basket now. It's that's good defense. Good defense. There it is at the high post. Back out to the top of the arc. And trying to penetrate and drive. Good defense. Good defensive hustle. Tied up, and it's ours. It's going to be ours.
Yeah, nice job there. So a little bit of a questionable call there. As Coach Mitchell wants to know how they got the time to tie that up if the ball was loose. But nevertheless, the official explains himself, and it'll stay Stone Memorial basketball with 7:10 to go.
Kurt, I thought we'd tied it up and it was going to go back to us.
I think the Warriors all thought that, and so things get pretty aggressive here, and we'll see if the cooler heads prevail down the stretch.
That's to be expected in an important district game like this, and best thing to do about it is just come up with a stop right here, Kurt. They'll inbound from underneath their basket from the baseline. We'll see if we can deny it. Trying to shake somebody loose. Comes to the deep corner. And there's the nice hands by the Warriors, almost leading to a turnover. Swings it to the other side of the court. Good defense. Warriors have really turned it up, Kurt. Let's
they're really hustling
good,
to that open play.
Lots of good help. They'll get backside help on that. Good defensive play. And there's the stop we were waiting for, Kurt. We're under 7 minutes, approaching 6.5.
So really aggressive defense on that stop. Warriors picking up the intensity as Davis takes it down low. He's guarded closely. Thomas Paul thinks about the three.
I know. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one, Kurt. And working. There's Grant. Oh, yeah. Oh, got to finish. Scramble for the ball. Good look. Couldn't quite finish it.
Defense a little out of sorts here as they lose track of
Boyd down low.
Warriors went for the quick steal there as they lost control of the ball, and that put them out of shape on defense and resulted in an easy basket.
4-point lead now for the Warriors. This is an important possession for us, Kurt. Grant trying to find some room. No way. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry, but no, you saw it. You saw it on TV. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous right there. That's a flop if I ever saw one. I'll just call it like it is.
So the ball will go over to Stone Memorial. The Warriors holding on to a 4-point lead here. 5:37 to go game.
Well, let's see if we can get it back. Oh, and we almost do. That's nice. Five and a half minutes in the fourth. And I like us using Grant up top to put some pressure up on there. There's Boyd, foul. They do a good job getting it to the low block. We've said it so many times in these games that we've covered against them. And there's Boyd. He'll go to the line. Good post player. Good length. Good skills around the basket. Soft touch. Uses the glass. That one's off the mark.
He used the glass on that one, not in a good way, and it'll remain 4-point lead.
Second shot, toes the mark. And that one's off the mark. And the Warriors come away with it. Here we come, Kurt. Important possession, as they all are from here on out.
Richmond had an open three, didn't take it outside. He gets it to Tanner. Tanner across to Slatton. Slatton back to Tanner. Tanner drives in. That's got to be a block, and it is.
Good. And that foul's going to be on number 24, Eldridge. Eldridge fourth. That's important to know. He's kind of one of their point guard type kids, and with 4, he'll come out, and their post player, big old guy, Kudret, will come in. Number 35.
5 team fouls on the Panthers.
Will inbound from, there's a nice inbound. And it's knocked away.
So still a 4-point lead. Here comes Stone.
It's kind of back and forth with mistakes the last minute and a half. There's a deep 3. It's off the mark. A good board. Nice board. Good position. And another mistake there. We hustle back. Nice spinning move. That was a nice move. Good finish by Hecker.
And the Warriors just ill-advised pass there on offense, and they're going to talk about it as they hang on to a narrow 2-point lead here with 4:23 to go.
It's one of those games where, we'll have an opportunity to put a little distance and then make some mistakes, and then, here we are once again. We had a chance to really take control over the last 2 or 3 minutes, and just haven't done so.
Yeah, that's right. As we said earlier, last 2 games between these teams were won by the White County by a total of 9 points. So we expect a close game, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times, and that's what the Warriors are trying to do here tonight.
They get really good play, like we mentioned, in the paint. Just they're really good on the low block, just finding open players. And they don't give away cheap baskets either, Kurt.
Well, the Warriors earned every one of them, and they've certainly done that here tonight. 4:20 to go. Slatton has the ball. He'll take a 3 from the corner, and it's good. That's his first point for the quarter, 23 on the night.
That's what the doctor ordered there, Kurt. Now let's have another stop and put some distance between us here. We're halfway through this quarter. Down to the low block again, Kurt, with a foul.
That foul's on the floor.
On the floor. That's good. That's good. Foul on the floor. So they'll inbound it from the baseline, from underneath their own goal. That was important. That was an important call.
Yeah. Jake Davis' first foul, team's 5th. Panther basketball.
And it comes back out to the top. Swings it to the other side. Deep shot by number 3. That's Bilbrey. Bilbrey's been good. That's his 8th point of the game.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 3-pointers, and just like that, it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, Stone player really screened Tanner Paul off there. It might have been illegally, and as he's sharing that with Coach Mitchell, he just couldn't get to that shot as Stone knocked it down. So
Grant trying to create something here. There's Tanner. Tanner will drive baseline. That shot's off the mark. And a good offensive board by the Warriors. Grant's going to drive in the lane. There's a foul. That's what we need, Kurt.
Yep, that'll be the team 6. So he'll go to the line. They say he's shooting that one. He'll go to the line shooting 2, and that's the 6th-team foul against the Panthers. So that'll put the next one will put the Warriors in the bonus the rest of the way. That's
Hecker, number 25, Will Hecker, his 3rd. Grant hits that one.
Thomas Paul comes in for his brother. Slatton looks to make it a 4-point lead. And he does.
Great. That's what we need. Just keep attacking the paint and try to get to the line. We need a couple stops back to back would be nice here. There's Coudret down to Boyd. Okay, well, we had that one to give, and that foul will be on the floor. Well, it should have been on the floor, I thought. But
yeah, they called in a shooting motion, so he'll go to the line shoot 2. That's Davis' second, team 6, so we're knotted up for team fouls.
Okay, this is Boyd at the line, toes the mark, shot's good. And 3-point difference in favor of the Warriors.
They gave us that point, but see if they'll get that corrected.
And Boyd toes the mark for his second shot. Boyd's shot off the mark, and Grant rebounds. That's nice. Okay, still holding on to a 3-point lead. Let's see if we can widen it out here with 3 minutes. Coach Mitchell shouting instructions. We're just going to kind of space it out and try to create something here. There's good pressure over on the baseline. Grant sets a pick.
And there's that 7th foul.
That foul's on number 25, Hecker, his 4th. They've got 2 players with 4. Grant nails it. They've Hecker 25 and Eldridge 24 each have 4 fouls. Important to know because they both are guard type players, good ball handlers. Nice. And a 5-point difference, 2.5, Kurt.
Yeah, those free throws can be big, so we'll be watching that as the Warriors are in the bonus now.
And it's important to note, too, that the Panthers are just 1 foul away from being in the bonus. That was too easy. That was Hecker. Hecker playing with 4 fouls. And we're at approaching 2 minutes, Kurt, with a 3-point lead. Another tight game with these Panthers. And there's no doubt that we're trying to keep the ball in the hands of Grant Slatton.
We're under 2 minutes to go. And that's a timeout.
Timeout for Stone, I believe it was.
I think it was timeout by the Warriors. Coach Mitch, let's talk about this last minute and 47 seconds.
All right, minute 47, Kurt.
They've got the lead. They're in the bonus, and they have the basketball. So what's your strategy here, Mr. Ward?
Strategy is try to penetrate, get to the line, or look for a busted assignment and an easy basket. But I'll tell you, if the right player gets some breathing room outside the 3-point stripe, I'd say go, fire it up.
I'm thinking that they want to get the ball, keep the ball in the hands of their shooters, obviously, because they're in the bonus, and it looks like Stone there are getting aggressive for the last portion of that possession. They're not going to let the Warriors run this clock out. So
no, and we'll as long as we don't turn it over or take a bad shot, we're going to get to the line again in this possession. Most likely either a open look or we'll get to the line as long as we take care of the ball.
So Stone makes some substitutions, and they're going with a quick defensive squad on the floor.
And denying Grant. He's going to be fouled, and there it is. So we'll go to the line. And that was probably by design. Their thought is probably take away the basket, the easy basket, make him earn it from the line. Fortunately, Grant usually does a pretty good job there.
Yeah, so if we knock down free throws, then we could be in pretty good position. The first one is up and good.
Good. And that makes it a 2-point or a 2-possession game. That's important. This is very reminiscent of how that last game on Friday night went. Very similar.
Slatton's second shot is up and good. He's approaching 30 points on the night. And we've got a minute 40 to go in the game.
Oh, nice defense. Good help. approaching a minute 30. That's Eldridge. Eldridge penetrates and drives. That shot's off the mark. Grant rebounds, and there's going to be another foul. That one's on Boyd, I believe. If it's on 24, he's done. Let's see. It was on Boyd. Okay. It could have been on Boyd or Eldridge, but it was on Boyd, and if it had been on Eldridge, he would have been done. So
this is the 9th team foul for the Panthers. So this is a 1-and-1. Important free throw here by Slatton. First shot is up and good. 30 points on the night by my count.
And Kurt, if he hits this one, it makes it a 3-possession game. So this is very important right here.
Shot is up, and it is
Bottoms.
also good.
There we go.
Critical free throws there by your.
And a big mistake. A big mistake.
Stone player steps on the line, and Stone wants to talk about it.
And
they feel it slipping away here in the waning minutes.
Yeah, and this reminds me so much of last Friday's contest because it was nip and tuck all the way, and then late in the game we started getting to the free throw line, and because of the style that they play, very aggressive on defense, we kept attacking and penetrating, and we got to the line, and that's where the difference was.
Well, we've talked about that, in the first half and here in the second half as well, just allowing, using that aggressiveness to get to the hole and get to the free throw line. And like I said, the good free throw shooting teams of White County, that usually is a pretty good strategy for a victory.
Yeah, it is. And
but give Stone credit. They've not given the Warriors a lot of things that they wanted to do. They played tough defense. It hasn't been easy, but they've gone and created and took what the defense has given them.
They're so solid fundamentally, Kurt. They the one thing that they miss though is that sharpshooter. I think they've got a couple guys that can hit a few here or there, but they miss a sharpshooter. If they had that to complement what Boyd and Kudrat are able to do and the type of defense they play, if they had a sharpshooter, boy, they'd be tough for sure. But nonetheless, very, very good team. They present a lot of problems. There's Grant in the paint. Grant's going to finish. Oh, shot off the mark.
And here comes Stone. We'll see if the Warriors can get back quickly and match up.
7-point difference here. That's a walk. That's a walk or a jump ball. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
Yeah.
What I saw was a walk.
Yeah. I think that the inexperienced, maybe, well, I shouldn't say inexperienced. I don't know how many he's had, but it looks like the least experienced official on the floor. What to call there. And they're going to call a foul on Slatton, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 foul for Stone.
And that's Hecker playing with 4 fouls, of course. His first one's good.
Warren County is beating Cookeville by 4 with 2:30 to go in that contest, so that one's going to come down to the wire. As this one might, as Stone hits their second free throw.
And pressure as we try to inbound it, but we're able to beat it. There's a tie-up, and they'll go over to us. Good defense by number 3, Bill Breeze. He's had a good evening. He's been tough. He's contributed offensively and now, defensively. Oh, and there's going to be a foul. A foul on number 25, Hecker. He's done. That's 5 on Hecker. He'll have a seat. Good player, Will Hecker. 8, 10, 12 points tonight for Mr. Hecker. He certainly played well, represented his team well.
Davis at the line, shooting 2 as we're in the double bonus here. First one is no good. Clock here in the building is showing 1:07 to go in the game. 1:07. As Davis will attempt the second. And it's good. A whistle for substitution. No time came off the clock, so still 1:07 to go. 6-point lead. Warriors are up. Stone has the basketball.
So a 2-possession game here, and Stone will probably try to hurry it up a little bit here. We're under a minute, Kurt. There's a nice, that's Eldridge.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on Eldridge, and
he's done too.
That'll send Thomas Brock to the line.
Yeah, so that's 5 on Eldridge. He'll be finished. And without Hecker and Eldridge on the floor, that's difficult. That's going to be difficult for the Panthers.
I think that foul was called on Stone's number 21.
That's interesting. Okay.
Davis hits the first of 2. Davis' second shot is up, off the rim, no good. And we're under 50 seconds to go. Here come the Panthers.
Still a 2-possession game here. And good job cutting off the baseline. The shot's off the mark, and a good rebound by Grant. He's going to get it out of there. And there's going to be a football move. Yeah, looks like a cornerback coming up right there.
Yeah, not much that Stone defender could do right there, so they had to get Slatton stopped, or he was going to run a lot more clock or maybe dunk the basketball. So 32 seconds to go. Slatton's at the line, shooting 2.
Grant. And if he hits this one, Kurt, that'll be a 3-possession game and probably put the nail in it.
It's up and
he
does. Good.
That's good. All right, so 30 seconds remaining, a 3-possession game. And now spinning move. They better get a shot off quickly. And spinning. Oh, look at that. Eldridge, good play. Nice play by Eldridge. Good spinning move with contact. Little underhanded scoop through the contact, softly off the glass, and it goes.
So this and 1 is up and no good. Slatton's going to be fouled. So it's not mathematically impossible, but these 2 free throws would certainly help put it away for the Warriors. 21.3 to go in the contest. About what we expected to see tonight, partner.
Yeah, I think so. It really does remind me just of the script of that game last Friday. Just we had to hit free throws to pull it out, and we've been able to do that tonight.
Looks like Slatton has 35 of their 60 points tonight, and that's going to be turnover for going to White County.
I really didn't. I couldn't see what happened there.
Yeah, the crowd up in front of us there, but it might be just academic at this point.
Yeah. And I don't think they'll foul. No reason. Well, and they will. 14 seconds, 7-point lead. 3-possession game, and we go to the line.
Yeah, so Jake Davis goes to the line, shooting 2. Davis, a good free throw shooter, knocks down the first.
Yes.
He's had a really strong game behind Slatton. He's the Warriors' leading scorer. He has 14 on the night. And some really critical free throws down the stretch here.
Kurt, I would say that we've probably shot close to 80% tonight from the line.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Without that, this would have been a different story. He's a good player. I don't know. He looks like a young player, Bilbrey does, but I'll tell you, I like him. He's tough and gritty, plays defense, can create shots, hits it from the outside. He's a good player.
I think it's a nice take to the hole there, but by Bilbrey, but it looked like the Warriors were obviously letting him score, trying to let that clock run.
Yeah. It's good to see a good crowd tonight, too, Kurt.
Yeah, good crowd tonight. I want to remind everyone the Warriorettes will be back at home here on Monday night. And depending on how things turn out in Warren County, Warren County right now leading with just 39 seconds to go. So the the boys are headed to Warren County, it looks like. So, but they get it done here tonight at home against the visiting Stone Memorial Panthers. A really hard-fought contest and good sportsmanship now as we see unsuggested hugs and appreciation going around. But you can't blame these guys after a really hard contest.
Hey, Kurt, an incredible game, and it kind of, that's the way that we have to play to win against these guys. They're a tough matchup for us. They play wonderful defense. They're well coached, and they have good post play and something that we've struggled to kind of contain. But give credit to our boys. We did what we had to do to win, and we had that second score show up tonight, and we had some clutch three-pointers there to start the third quarter with, and then we just kept attacking the paint and getting to the line. So, a great effort by Coach Mitchell and our team tonight, and we advanced to play in the championship. So, big stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's exactly what we thought we were going to see. It's just that this team is Stone, well coached, good athletes, really do a good job, and they're a matchup difficulty for the Warriors, and we knew that coming in, and they saw them get off to a hot start, but kudos to Coach Mitchell and the Warriors for fighting back into it and taking what the defense gave them and able to pick up a big win here, a tough, hard-earned win here at home.
Yeah, very, very, very good win. And Kurt, I guess we're waiting to hear from Warren County.
Yeah,
what's happening there.
It looks like it's a 6-point lead for Warren with 10 seconds left, so it looks like they're going to finish off the Cavaliers. That means according to the crazy way the seeding was done this year, that means that the Warriors are headed to Warren County on Tuesday night. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off. So Warriorettes at home Monday at 6, Warriors at Warren County Tuesday at 6.
Both playing Warren County.
Correct.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Hey, we've got our production crew on the screen there. I want to shout out to those guys from Warrior Media, and also want to say another shout out to our friends at Ben Lohman for making this happen tonight. They picked up the tab for tonight's broadcast, and we couldn't thank them enough. Thanks for all their support all year long. Also want to mention Payless Pharmacy and Farm Bureau Insurance for their sponsorship all year long. We appreciate them being on board, and we'll see who's going to pick up the tab on Monday night. Throwing down the gauntlet, no pressure, but we need a sponsor. So
yeah, and we also want to invite those of you that can't be here in person on Monday night to definitely watch online, and you'll have the opportunity there to see the game. So we hope that you can join us online if you can't be here in person.
Well, Warrior Media will be bringing you that game on Monday night, 6 o'clock, right here from Roy Sewell Gymnasium, and then we'll try and get out the word at that broadcast how you can watch the Warren County game against Sparta on Tuesday.
Sounds good. We hope that y'all can join us then.
All right. Well, that's about it for tonight from Roy Sewell Gymnasium. One game, but I'm exhausted. That was a good one.
Yes, sir. It was very entertaining. It went down to the wire. Just a great effort by both teams.
Well, congratulations to the Warriors. They advanced towards the championship round of the tournament. The girls will be in action in the consolation game on Monday, and we hope to see you then. So for Lane Ward, this is Kurt Drumbarger. Good night, everybody.
Good night.